Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth from So Much to Sew Botanicals, and I just wanted to hop on here and share with you guys. I thought I was going to have a delay on my Proven Winners direct shipment, and they came through. It was this morning I woke up and it said there was a delay, that they were going to come tomorrow, but FedEx guy pulled up behind me and they arrived. So this is the first time I've ever ordered anything, really any live plants, through the mail. I'm doing this in my kitchen because there is horrible wind today and I cannot stand to be out there right now. But I don't know, I haven't opened these plants. I figured I would share this in the video. I don't know what kind of shape they're going to be in. They feel very light, they feel very dry, but we're just going to hop into it and see what we get. So let's do it. So I'm thinking, I want to tell y'all about these plants. So, you know, I want to support everybody locally, the local garden centers and everything, but there were a few plants that I couldn't locate so far, and we've been to quite a few places, and I wanted to make sure that I got the ones that I wanted, just kind of a core bit for this year, and just kind of see how the shipping goes, because it's kind of exciting. This stuff came in like 2 days, so it looks like these tall ones are the arbovitas that I ordered. So I want to, and I'll show you in another video, out on the left side of our house, there's a new house being built. Can't wait to meet our new neighbors, but I'm gonna put the arbovitas there to kind of, you know, make a little hedge to provide like some privacy, and so we can both enjoy our yards. And so let me see the best way to get this out of here without messing it up. I was really pleased with the packaging so far. It's looking good so far. Let's see. Like I said, first time I've ever done this stuff. Look at this. So, what is this? Nice. It talks about what it's been treated for, this, that, and the other. So let's take a look. I was getting ready to come in here and share this with you guys. I felt like a kid on Christmas, getting ready to come downstairs and open my presents. We are in zone 8A, so really getting into the swing of things now, and we have made it through the winter. So he was kind of bent up at the top, but he'll straighten out, I think. And I mean, he looks good. It's crazy what these plants can tolerate when he came from Michigan, went to Ohio, and then they said the opening time for it to come this morning was 11 o'clock, and they got here at 10:45, and I just love it. These grow fast, from my understanding. I just love like the crisp, clean look of it. It's very soft. It'll provide a nice little hedge. It'll be beautiful, and yeah. So I mean, there's 3 of them here, I guess, and I think that was how many I ordered. We'll go back and look. So we'll get these opened up and we'll take a look. So it looks like they have like this little tab here that kind of holds the pot in. And if you pull that back out, the pot will come up when you grab it. Yes. Just like so. So, number 2, looking good. I'm so excited. The other day I added some lemon coral sedum to my front bed, which I can pop a picture up, and I'm going to share some video footage of that with you guys. And it is a nice limey contrast color in my bed that has, in the front, that has boxwoods. In that portion of it, it has boxwoods right now. And then you can pop a comment in the comments below if you have any suggestions of what I should put up there with those two, the boxwoods and the lemon coral sedum. Right now I'm thinking I might do Vista Jazzberry, because it is just like, to me it's like a neon purple, and it's just so beautiful. And I know it's an annual and we're gonna have to pull it out at the end, but it's just gonna be a beautiful bright pop of color. And sometimes you need that if you're not sure what perennials you want to add just yet, so it's not that big of a commitment. So now I see some tags, so we want to tell the stats on this. I'm trying not to dump dirt all over my kitchen, y'all. Hang on a second. Yes. So, North Pole Arborvitae. See, does it show up? Yes. Proven Winners. I do not work for Proven Winners. It would be awesome if I did, but I do not. But I do love their products, and the gardeners that I watch on YouTube will love their products. So, and then by seeing what I'm seeing right now, the speed of the shipping, how everything's coming, I didn't expect any less from them, and I'm really pleased. So for these North Pole Arborvitae, evergreen, of course, zones 3 through 8, we're in zone 8, so right there on the cutoff. But these do great. They're all around my neighborhood, all around the county that I live in. 10 to 15 feet tall and 3 to 5 feet wide, 5 to 7 feet for spacing, deep well-drained soil. Pruning is seldom needed early summer, and deer resistance is low. So we're gonna have to keep these deer in check. Hedges, screening, specimen, mass planting, season of interest is all of them. It remains beautiful the entire year. Features, it's native, evergreen, fast growing. Part shade, sun. A narrow pyramidal form, ideal as a specimen or in privacy screens. Instant elegance and year-round color for your landscape. Space-saving narrow habit. So, very happy with these. I'm gonna open the third one and see how it looks. Try to clean up my mess along the way. paperwork talks about, it says certificate of quarantine compliance. It talks about the requirements it meets for the area. Plant material has been inspected. The plant material in this shipment has been produced in Michigan. The rooted plants were produced in an approved Japanese beetle-free greenhouse or screenhouse. So it talks about those kind of certifications. So that's nice. All right, number 3. So we'll pull our little tabs out. Okay. Yes, looking good so far. And you see the up arrows on these. Of course, my FedEx guy put them right sideways and right in front of me. But he was great. Miss McCoy, I have a delivery for you. He's like, oh my gosh, you have plants? Please come. Okay. A little smaller, but it'll fill out. It looks like they staked this one. And then, I'm not sure the exact, if I'm telling you the right thing or not, but what I have read so far for most of their plants is that they have a 1-year warranty. So if something happens, we've got the receipts, and they will replace it. So I don't know if the amount of years varies with their different types of plants or not. But I mean, these, can you see them all? Yep. I mean, they look great. I'm really pleased. And the foliage is just so soft. You wouldn't think it would be, but it is. And like, I'm pretty sure one of the trees we had at our old house had, it was an arborvitae, and around Christmas time, I would trim a few. I trimmed a few little sprigs from it to make my tablescapes and things like that, and it just really is pretty in that application. So, very pleased, very pleased. I'm so excited, you guys. And this, clean up our nest so we can look. We can look, and enjoy. All right. So there's our trio and our knife. Okay. Box number 4. Probably should be careful when I'm cutting on it, huh? All right. See, we got certificates. It's what I thought it was. You guys, Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. So, let's pull these out and talk about it. I'm trying to remember, is it the annual of the year or the, it is the, it doesn't say on this tag. It's the something of the year. And it is popular. And you cannot find it hardly anywhere, which I didn't find it anywhere. I found, other colors. I found Supertunia Saffron Finch. I found Supertunia Vista Bubblegum. I found Supertunia Bordeaux. and these are just, I think, really popular this year, and they're new for this year. So I went ahead and ordered them so that I could at least make sure I got a few. Now let's see how these look. So far so good. Is this a mini? Supertunia Vista Jazzberry. So I'm noticing the blooms, got some little gnats in here, are smaller than, right now they look smaller than my other colors, so we'll see. But I mean, the professionals that got access to them last year and grew them, they looked, beautiful as always. If it's a Supertunia, it's gonna perform. So when you plant this in your hanging basket, in your landscape, in your container, it's going to perform. So Vista, from what I understand, means, you can view it from very far away. The colors, the pop, the actual stats on this. So mounting, trailing, height, medium, 12 to 24 inches. Spacing, you want to do 18 to 32 inches. Annual acceptance zones 10A to 11B. Fertilize regularly for best results, and we'll talk about that. Water, normal, and I've heard that they like a lot of water though, because they are big performers, so you want to provide them with enough fertilizer and water that they need. Deadheading not necessary. That's one of the big selling points on these. So when these blooms are spent, you do not have to come along and pick at them like this. The wind will blow them away, and it will just keep pushing out new blooms all season long. Planting to hard frost. So it doesn't say on here how wide they get, but I've heard like maybe 2 to 4 feet. I mean, it just really puts on a show. So let you look at this color. This might not be the best one to show you right now, but anyway. Even if they are a little dirty and a little tattered, I mean, the plant is healthy. Okay, let's look at this color. I mean, the camera, the pictures of this, look different everywhere, but it is like a deeper purple than what I'm seeing on the screen right now. But it is just beautiful. So we'll open the rest of these. Y'all, my dogs are not barking at the wind, but acting like they hear something. The wind is just whipping, and my son has a baseball game at 8 o'clock tonight. It's a Friday right now. We're hoping that this wind is going to die down. Looks good. They get turned over with the FedEx guy. Gets a little dirty, but the plant looks healthy. I mean, free shipping, and you get what you want, and you don't have to go searching around for it. I mean, I love going searching around and seeing what I see, but if there's something that I want and I can't get my hands on it, I want to make sure I'm going to get it. So I mean, it looks great. I want to show you guys the Eco Plus Grand Zero Plastic. These are pretty cool. You're supposed to be able to plant them in the ground. So remove tabs to plant. We can pop a link to a video showing, I guess you pop this down and then that exposes the roots and you just plant it in the ground and it will break down for you. Also, you can just put it in your compost. So we have my husband got me a new compost thingy outside and we could just put it in there. I've heard mixed reviews on how fast they break down in the landscape and the containers and things. So we'll see what we want to do with that. I'm surprised it's not a mini Vista with the size of these, unless they're gonna get bigger. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm surprised. All right, get into the fourth one. Looks good. They're dry, but they gotta be dry to be on the road to be able to ship. So we will get them watered up and planted wherever we want them to go. I mean, I'm really thinking I'm just gonna bite the bullet and put them in that front bed and see how they perform, knowing that I'm gonna have to keep the water to them. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll take you along for the ride. Now, we do have one last box that came, so I'm wondering if it's everything or not. I think it's gonna be the whole order is gonna be complete. Huge box. So let's see. So excited. And I know everybody else is too. I mean, the Instagram is blowing up with the gardeners, posting all the funny stories and stuff, and getting stuff in the ground finally. Coming up on our last frost date on the 14th for this area. I'm seeing something laying on its side. Let's see. All right, so I thought there were 4. There's 4 Arborvitae. Oh, wow. All right, y'all. Let's see here, because I'm hoping this is going to be okay. All right. So, like I said, I didn't know if these were going to be bare roots or got a little growth. This one has a little growth. So this is the little lime punch hydrangea, and it grows smaller than a huge hydrangea. Comes out like a chartreuse with the panicles, and then late in the summer it turns like a Hawaiian punch red, and I just thought that looked so cool. And so I'm wondering, I mean, I want to put them like right by my driveway to make a little hedge, like right there by the garage, which we can show you. But if I put the jazzberry up there, I don't know, you know, with the red and the purple, we'll see. All right, for these, yes. I'm wondering how this other one's gonna look that's in the bottom on sitting on its head. All right, little lime punch shrub, panicle hydrangea. So, you know, there are your different there's Panicle hydrangea, and then there's like a classic. I don't know. I've watched so many videos on the different types of hydrangeas that I've confused myself, and I'm not even going to try to tell you anything. So sun, part shade, with your hydrangeas. If you can put them in the full sun, but that means full water. So you have to keep them, especially in a hot area like this, you're gonna have to keep them very hydrated, or they, are gonna not do so well. Petite shrub, cold hardy, vibrant color, easy care, summer and fall interest, used in borders, foundations, specimen, containers, hardy to zones 3 through 8, size 3 to 5 feet tall and wide, spacing 3 to 5 feet, soil and water, adaptable to most well-drained soil. So I did read that they want to be well-drained. Pruning, late winter, early spring. I do believe that this one, since it's a panicle, don't quote me on this, but since it's a panicle, that means it blooms on new wood. So even if you lose, some of your stems from deer eating on them, or if you prune, the season before, and you don't end up pruning off your blooms for the next season. So it's really good so that, like next year, right now in the spring, we can prune on it and we're not going to be losing any blooms that were created the season before. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else except look at the beautiful red. Okay, so it goes from like the chartreusey green to the white to the pink to the red. So it's gonna hopefully put on quite the show. I know it's their first year. If I don't get much of a show this year, that's okay. We're getting them in the ground and we're getting them established, and I just think that these are gonna be very pretty. So let me see. Little leaf buds. All right, let's see how these made out in the shipment. I don't know what I did with the scissors. Well, get all your dirt back in. And we'll take you on along for this ride. If we make mistakes, we make mistakes. If we have something good come out of it, even better. So, I do not claim to be a professional in any way. I'm still very much a novice gardener, and we're gonna go for it. So I can't wait to get these in the ground. It looks beautiful. I'm wondering how much performance we'll get out of them this year with them being babies. But we'll see. And then we'll have it on file for years to come. All right. There is the 4th Arborvitae. He is looking healthy so far. And I do not want to hurt him. Ugh. Yikes. Oh my goodness. He's really pretty. I All right. This angle at least. Yeah, this was the most sparse one, but it should fill. No, that one was. It'll fill out, hopefully. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see them? You've got some sparseness, and they had staked him. I think he'll do just fine. I hope he will. All right. So it's supposed to be, yeah, got 3. I hope it's not broken. Ugh. Okay, so we got some breakage. Let's see what we can figure out here. And I hate that. I mean, I don't. I'm sure it's our lovely friends at FedEx, but you know, let's see what we got. Definitely broken there and broken there, but we still got all this. So we're gonna take a picture and we're gonna send it in. And if something happens with it where it doesn't do as good as the other one, I'm sure they will be happy to replace. So that's what you get sometimes when you're getting plants through the mail. And we understand this, but we will move on. And we got what we got the plants we were looking for. All right, now let's see. This other one. Yeah, he's not looking too good. But, I mean, you know, these plants can bounce back. We'll see. They say if there's anything wrong with them, take a picture and send it to us and we'll fix it. Have weeds growing in it? Yeah, it got a little weed growing in it. Anything good? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna pull it just yet. Okay. He's not as bad as I thought he was gonna be. So this one's broken. None of the others are broken, but he was like crushed a little bit. And he was leaning in the soil. So here's our little weed. Can you see? Here's our little weed. And here is our, I hope they do good. Mostly still intact. I'm really excited about these, you guys. And I'm glad that we got to open them together. Nobody loves a good unboxing video more than I do. And I'm pretty sure that was my whole order. I'm pleased. We'll let them know about these and we'll still plan them and see how it goes. And I think it turned out pretty good. So I would do it again. Maybe even this year if I, come across something else that I really have to have that I can't find. I mean, 2 days, you can't beat it. I'm not sure if, I know that it said for the shrubs and stuff that was 2-day turnover. I'm not sure if you just order like the annuals, if it's still 2-day, but either way, it's cool. So thanks for joining us. For for this and more videos to come your way this season. And yeah, I think that's all. Have a great day.